Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Garry's Mod, and today we'll be taking a look at the Freezeray Mark II. So I don't think I really have to explain what a Freezeray can do. This is a weapon that is all about turning things into ice. And we're going to demonstrate that by spawning, well, our favorite NPC. Of course, that being Odessa. So we've seen a few Freezerays in the past. In fact, I'll go ahead and put one in the top right corner if you want to check that one out. But if you couldn't tell already what it does, it pretty much turns NPCs into frozen objects. What are you scared of, man? And if you guys couldn't tell, we're at Grove Street Home. Oh yeah, at least it was. So this is the Mark II version. The Mark II version is going to pretty much freeze NPCs like you'd expect. Oh no! I didn't expect him to just fall back and shatter like that, but that definitely can happen. Oops. If you go a little too far, you can definitely get some pretty adverse effects. But this is what's supposed to happen right here. Now, when this happens, you can pick them up. Just don't drop them. You can pick them up with the gravity gun. Like a... like any other prop. Hey, Odessa, catch.
We're all gonna die.
Alright, so now the better question is, does this work on props? Well, let's find out. It does! So you can see now this thing has like an icy texture all over it. Does it actually break? Yes! Yes, it does. Alright, so here we have a car. I want to know, what is the upper limit of this? Can we turn this into ice? Well, I'm pretty sure you guys know the outcome of that. Now, can you... Wait, can I pick this up with the gravity? No. No, you cannot. But can you destroy it? Yes, you can, and that is a lot of ice shards. Alright, so even though the freeze ray is pretty cool, the only problem is eventually you will run out of ammo. So that is, of course, where the unlimited version comes in. And this one is just never going to stop. It's pretty much going to constantly freeze everything, and you don't have to worry about ammunition. Alright, so I think I know why a lot of you clicked on this video. You want to see the real, the ultra. What happens when you freeze seemingly invincible NPCs? So we're going to go on over to flat grass because there's some pretty big ones I want to test, and we're going to see for sure just which NPCs can survive. And the first NPC on our chopping block is going to be G-Man Obunga. Ah, I missed this guy. Let's go ahead and see if we can freeze him. Okay, I think we froze him. Now remember, just because he's frozen doesn't necessarily mean he's dead. Okay, it's safe to say he's not frozen enough. Some NPCs will just have the frozen effect on them, but as you can see, they'll still move around as if nothing even happened. That just means we gotta put more ice on them. So, yeah, judging by that health value up there in the top left corner, this might take a while. Because I don't think he's still frozen enough. No, he's still, yeah, he's very much G-Man Obunga. And apparently he just took our soul. Alright, so that was kind of a flop. But what about SCP-106? This is an NPC that is kind of weird because he acts more like an entity. Doesn't even have a health bar, so who knows if this will even work. And as I expected, yep, pretty much completely invincible. Alright, so maybe 106 was a little bit too far, but what about 073? This is definitely one that has been known to pretty much be impervious to any bullets, but this isn't really a bullet, so to say, so will it still work? Oh, I think we're freezing ourselves. No way, wait, hold up. Will this really freeze? No, it won't. Damn it. And it doesn't look like he is really any more or less frozen than he just was, so... Oh boy. Let's take a look. Yep, nope, it's still Kane. Alright, what about the Minge God? Definitely, obviously, one of the strongest and most potent NPCs ever created. And, well, as we can see... Still just as ridiculous. No! He is completely invulnerable. In fact, I can't even see a health bar. We can't even freeze him. He's got 106 syndrome. Also, we can't delete him. God damn it, what have I done? Alright, so I did find his health bar. It's on the, the gravity gun in his crotch. If we hit this, could we potentially freeze him? Nope, okay, I've completely officially given up. Alright, so the last thing, the last saving grace for this weapon, to see if it's an OP weapon, because I think we can all agree that this is not supposed to be an admin weapon, but I did want to test it just in case, because, well, why not? We have Godzilla Earth, a giant NPC. Let's see if we can freeze him. We do got something going on. However, he just has the frozen effect. I don't think he's actually frozen. Although I gotta say, that does look pretty good on him. Only one way to find out. Yep, no, it's still pretty much Godzilla. Alright, now before we end the video, I did kind of want to test just how well this works on giant props, because we tested giant NPCs, but what about bigger props? So we got a jet here. Let's see if we can freeze. Okay, that's a little weird. So the jet itself is just fine, but the glass froze over. Does that mean the entire thing is frozen? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to shoot the back of it just to see if we can get some kind of... Wow. No, that's pretty much it. So theoretically then, if I were to shoot an RPG at this, it should break. Or not. Well, I did my best, but unfortunately it looks like this is still just a prop. So we're gonna go on to the bridge. This is one of the bigger props you can spawn. And as we can see, yes, it is indeed frozen, but can we break it? Alright, I'm gonna need a bit more firepower than this. Alright, let's see if we can blow it up with the Half-Life 2 RPG. Oh, and yes, we can! So finally, something fruitful. Alright, now the final thing is, what about this giant cube? Okay, that looks a little weird. We can see the textures just kind of repeat. I didn't really expect to see that, but it should be frozen enough for us to blow it up. Let's see if it does. Alright, it's gonna take a few rockets, mind you, but theoretically this should, yes, it did work. So for some weird reason, the plane, only the glass froze over, but everything else did work. So I think it's safe to say that most props that you do this on will break once they're frozen. Every type of possibility is open up to you. Just don't get a little too, well, greedy. Because this is not going to freeze everything, and it's not the admin gun you've always wanted. But I digress, it is still a very, very fun weapon to use, and it might even work on your friends, although I doubt it. But let me know what you guys think. Do you like the freeze ray? How would you use this freeze ray? And if you have any suggestions down below, I would love to see them. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching this until the end. I'll see you all in the next video, and until next time, thanks for watching, and farewell.